Hello, year 3 and 4. I hope you're all well. I hope you had a lovely half term, and I hope you're excited to come back to school in a couple of weeks' time. I know I am. I'm really looking forward to just teaching a full class again at school, getting outside in the fresh air and having a bit of a run around. So I hope you're all looking forward to that too. But we've got a couple more weeks of home videos. Today, we're going to be looking at some key skills. Okay, and what I want you to do is practice and improve on our balance skills, our agility skills, and our catching skills. Okay, so we're going to do some little challenges, some little games that are going to use all three of those skills, among other things. And if we keep repeating them, we're going to improve on all of those skills. Okay, today's video, what you're going to need is some containers, two sort of containers. I've got these like plastic things. It can be anything. You can have bowls, you can have bags, that sort of soft bags that you can use. Anything that you can, because we're going to be collecting things and putting them inside. Okay, you're going to need some sort of counters or figurines or something that you're going to lay out on the floor that we're going to run and collect and bring back. Okay, it can be absolutely anything. Little teddy bears. It can be, I've got these little figurines or little toys you've got in your house. It doesn't matter. As long as you've got sort of quite a few of them, 6 of them, 8 of them, great. And you're just going to need a ball. This size ball is perfect, but you handle this size, big is fine. Make sure it's sort of soft. If you really can't find a ball, get a pair of socks and bunch them up into a ball, okay? Because we're going to be doing some catching with a ball, okay? Perfect. Right, first thing we're going to do is a warm-up. So we're going to do sort of roughly 30 seconds on a few different exercises, okay? So follow that with me, and then we'll get into our challenges, all right? So the first thing we're going to do is some star jumps, okay? I'm going to move that up so you can see me a little bit better. So roughly 30 seconds, okay? Off we go. Star jumps. You do not need to go too fast with star jumps. It's all about getting good range of movement. Good, keep going, 5 seconds left. And then we're going to do some lunges. Okay, let's turn slide on, forwards and back, forwards and back, forwards. It's going to warm up our leg muscles. Again, don't go fast on these, just nice and controlled. So you already need a bit of balance for this. So we're working on our balance already. A few more of these. Okay, and there, that'll do. Right, this is a funny one. We're going to basically just lay down, stand back up, lay down, stand back up. If you're doing it on a hard floor, be careful. The idea of this exercise is just to use all of our muscles, especially our core muscles, our toe muscles, to get down and up, okay? So we're going to lay down straight, back up. Lay down straight, back up. And keep repeating that. With a bit of speed. Try not to bash your head on the floor. Couple more of them. One more. Okay, good. Just using all our muscles. Final one. Find a raised surface, table edge, sofa, chair, and we're going to do some press ups. As you can see me from there, legs out. So doing it on a table just makes them a little bit easier. If that's still too hard, knees on the floor. Okay. Bending those elbows, bringing your chest and your chin down. Warm up our chest area, shoulders and arms. So about 30 seconds of that, okay? Perfect. Okay, first challenge then. I'm going to use some 4 counters. I'm just going to move my camera down. You might not see my head during this, but that's not the important part. So I'm going to stand here. I'm going to place a counter just in front, just behind. One out to the right, one out to the left, in a diamond shape around me, okay? And what I'm going to do is my challenge is I'm going to stand on one foot, and with my other foot in the air, I'm going to tap each counter or marker in a sequence without losing balance, okay? I want to keep that moving leg in the air the whole time, okay? So I'm going to go front, back, right, left, front, back, right, left, and I'm going to repeat. Okay, I'll show you what that looks like. So on this foot, I'm going to go front, tap, back, tap, right, tap, left tap, front, back, right, left. Notice that I've got my arms out to help me balance, okay? And all I'm going to do is I want you to practice that for a couple of minutes. If you get a bit tired, swap legs, okay? You need to practice both legs, okay? It's harder than I'm making it look, actually. Okay, so you can pause the video there and practice that for a couple of minutes. Okay, once you've done that for a couple of minutes, you're going to make a bit of a challenge for yourself. So you've got your sequence. My sequence is forwards, back, right, left. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to count every time I do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to see how long I can do it for without losing my balance and having to put that other foot back on the floor somewhere. Okay? Whenever I lose my balance, whatever I was up to, that's my score. Show you what I mean. So, again, I'm going to try this foot this time. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5. I'm losing count there. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, and I've lost balance, okay? So I got to 9 just. I know I had a bit of a wobble there. I got to 9. So a second go, I'm going to try and beat that score. So let's give it a go. Same foot. 1, 2, 3. So I'm trying to beat 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and there we go. So I got to 12 that time. Great. I'm happy with that because I've improved, and I'm going to keep doing that and practicing. Now, definitely try it on both feet. You will probably find that you're better on one foot than the other, okay? And all that means is you can practice a bit more on the other foot to get it back up so you're sort of equal, and keep practicing. It's a really good and easy balancing challenge you can do. You can do this in your room anytime. You don't really need much. You don't even need the counters. You can just do it. Stand there and just doing it without the counters. It doesn't matter, okay? But for this, use your counters. Practice that quite a few times, okay? Great. Next challenge, all right? What you're going to need for this is you're going to need 8 counters and your 2 containers, okay? So, set the 2 containers up at the back, that far apart, and you're going to get all your counters. You're going to put 2 there next to each other, 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there. Okay. Now what we're going to do, I don't think you can see that on the video. There we go, sofa's in the way. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start over at this pink container, and I'm going to work in a bit of a sequence. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, as fast as I can, I'm going to move forwards to these 2 counters. I'm going to pick one up, take it back and put it in my container. Then I'm going to come to the next 2, pick one up, back to the same container, then to these 2, and then I'm going to put that in the second container, finally here, back into that container again, and then that will leave me with 4 more. So I'll go back to the beginning, over to this one, back to the pink, this one pink, third one to the blue one, and finally here, okay? So I'm going to do a couple of practice goes. I'll show you what that looks like first, okay? So I'll do the first one medium speed, okay? But remember, this is agility. We're trying to go fast. We'll start here. I'm going to go to this one. Pick one up, put it in there. Next one, there, same container. This one in the next container. This one in that container. Back to the beginning. The pink one, in this one, in this one, and finally, okay? So, that was, I did that at a medium speed. Okay, the idea is to go as fast as you can. So we're going to try a few times. Now, what I'm going to do now is set it back up, and I'm going to time myself. So you just need a timer of some sort. I'm going to use my phone. If you've got a tablet, they should all have little timers on, right? I'll set it up and see how fast we can do it. 2 there, 2 there. If you've got another person, a partner around, then they can maybe time for you and it will be a little bit easier. I haven't got anyone around today, so I'm just going to time myself, but that's not a problem. So, remember, as fast as you can. Notice while I'm doing this video, my body position. I'm keeping myself low, and as I'm picking up, my legs are nice and wide. Okay, that's my balance. It's going to keep my balance. I shouldn't have to put my hands down to support myself. Okay, right. Are we ready? I'm going to do this as fast as I can. I've got my timer here. I will put it on the table. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Just the same routine. Stop there. Okay, not bad. 14 seconds and 72. Okay, so that's my first time. I'm going to have a little rest now. I'm going to set it up exactly the same, and then you do it again. And you've got to try and beat your score, get quicker every time. All right, make sure you have a good rest in between. Okay, so do that, set up a few times. If you want to, set up these differently. So put them in a different formation on the floor. You can use more than 2 containers or just one. It's up to you. As long as you're challenging yourself, repeating it and seeing if you can beat your own score. Okay? Right, I'm going to pause there and set up the next one. Okay, welcome back. So final challenge we're going to use our agility skills again with our balance skills. We're going to incorporate our catching skills this time. Okay, so you're going to need 1 ball. So the way that I am setting this up is you'll see on the floor, I've got a pile of counters here. So that's what I'm going to be collecting. The more you've got, the better. So just pile of anything, toys and stuff. I've got 1 container here, which is going to be a throwing marker, and it's against the wall. I need a wall because I'm going to be throwing the ball so it bounces and comes back to me. Okay, and then finally I've got my container behind, which is where I'm going to start from, and it's where I'm going to collect the counters and bring them back. My ball is going to start in this container. So what we're going to do, you're going to move forward as quick as you can. Collect the counter. You're going to come back, place it in there, pick up your ball, run to the counter, throw, catch, back, put that back in there and repeat. So we go again, counter, place it there, collect my ball, stand still, throw, catch, place that back, pick up another counter. Okay, so we're using all of those skills we've just learned in the first few tasks or practice, okay? And the idea again is to go as fast as you can. Now, I'll have 1 go and then I'll show you how you can challenge yourself and make it a little bit harder or slightly different, okay? So, we'll leave them there. So we'll start here, okay, and go. So it's nice and fast. Collect, get the ball, throw and catch, place it in there. Back to this counter, collect my ball again. Okay, and we will repeat that, okay? So we've got all of our skills in there that time. Now, what we can do to make it slightly harder is, an easy one would be to move our container where we're throwing from back, so it's further away. So our throw and our catch is going to be harder. Okay, so we can do that maybe here. So same as before, we're going to collect, come back. We're now further away. Okay, we're further away. So try that again. And then the next one would be a one-handed catch. Now this is quite difficult, but give it a go. So it's a throw, catch. Okay, one-handed catch. So repeat again, collect, drop in, get the ball, come here and catch. Okay, and my final challenge, okay, is just the same, but if you throw with your right hand, I want you to catch with your left. And then on the next go, you're going to throw with your left hand, catch with your right. Okay, this is going to be very difficult, so do not worry if you struggle with this. I still want you to give it a go. Okay, challenge yourself. I'll show you what that looks like in the game. So, moving forward to collect, back. I'm going to do a right hand throw, left hand catch. Back there, collect, another counter. This time I'm throwing my left hand throw, right hand catch. Place it in there. Collect another counter. Back to my right hand and catch. Okay, we get the idea. Okay, so lots of little challenges there. They're using some of our key skills. So try them over, keep practicing them over and over and over again. Okay, enjoy them and tune in for next week's video. Okay, see you later.